Ms. Ford, these are designated parking spots. No one else parks there?
Right, nobody.
Do you work?
No, ma'am.
You don't work. Okay, so how often are you moving your car?
Once a week or so. I drive a scooter too, so I do more on my scooter than the car. It's about once. I don't drive that much.
So in a day, how many hours is your car actually parked in that spot?
All day long.
Okay.
For some days.
And Mr. Varay, do you work?
I'm retired, Your Honor.
You're retired, so how long is your car parked?
Every day I go to the driving range and hit a couple of balls and sometimes go some errands or groceries and all that.
She's describing you like you're basically Mr. Magoo. So do you have any issues with your eyes, eyesight?
I don't think so, Your Honor.
No, okay. I want to get some clarification on the discrepancy with regards to the building manager, because at one point you and the defendant and the building manager came out to the cars and looked at it. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
But in your complaint, you state that the manager measured the height of the car damage on your car and the defendant's and said it lined up perfectly. But on your answer, you say that all three of you walked out, looked at the vehicles, and that the manager shook his head and said that you could not have caused the damages. So I need to understand, what was the conclusion that the manager came up with?
We work together.
And what did the manager say?
Yeah, we were together and the manager he said, I'm not sure, I don't know. And then when we went back in the building, the manager called me and then he said, you watch out, Rudy. He's gonna sue you. So I said, okay, that's fine.
No, but in your answer, you said the manager, told Rhonda, the plaintiff, that it couldn't have been me who hit her car. Did he actually make that statement?
Yes.
Ms. Ford?
He never said it's not. No, he didn't say that. And another thing, Your Honor.
How many witnesses actually witnessed the defendant hit your car?
2 people in the building, they claim.
2 people? Did you ever refer the manager to these witnesses to go have a conversation?
Yes.
And what happened there?
He said, if they don't want to be involved, don't mess with them. They don't want to be involved.
So, did the witnesses ever talk to the defendant?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Did you ever speak to any neighbors?
They don't want him to know that he's, they like him. They not.
All right, I'm good.
I have a question about your damages. You're claiming damages to the front right bumper, but part of the estimate here includes a complete replacement of your rear bumper, a new cover for your car. You're having the rear lamps replaced. He has nothing to do with that.
He's talking about the right side, the passenger side on the side where his car hit and has his stuff on it. He going, you see the damage in the front, but him going in and out can cause a little damage.
I understand, but what I'm saying is this estimate includes damage far beyond what even you claim he caused, right?
Either of you have anything further? All right, thank you. We're going to excuse both of you while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you both very much.
Thank you.
This courtroom is now in recess. I don't think the plaintiff has proven that the defendant hit her car. I can understand the logic, how he might have hit it, but under her telling of the events, he would have to be here lying, that he had repeatedly hit her car and just straight out lying to us. I had no idea I hit her car, and I just don't believe that he is. Assessing their credibility, I believe she believes he hit her car. I just don't think she can prove that he hit her car.
And it's not helpful that she says that there are witnesses, no witnesses here.
Right.
And I didn't see paint transfer like she tried to show us through photos. I didn't necessarily see that either.
Yeah, and the claim by the neighbors is troubling to me because either she's claiming that 2 neighbors happened to be staring and carefully watching,
too.
Or the accident was so big that they noticed it from their windows, in which case he couldn't have missed it.
Yeah, and for us, it's a circumstantial evidence, purely without the hearsay statements. What I focused on was to see whether there was any kind of connection between the damages to her car and defendant's car, and I struggled to see any white paint. And,
I didn't see the paint
that would have been important for me if I had seen the white paint. It would have been something that could be added to the equation with respect to whether or not we could exclude the reasonable possibility that somebody else didn't cause this accident. Right. And I can't do that.
Yeah, my other concern is her damage estimate. The vast majority of the damages, according to the estimate, were to the back of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with what she was claiming here. I don't think she can prove he caused any damages, but certainly even she doesn't claim he caused the vast majority of damages to her vehicle. I think this is a burden of proof failure.
It is.
So I think we have to dismiss her complaint.
In its entirety.
We have a verdict.
Agreed.